Okay, everybody, we are Mac, and I suspect the rate we're going, I'll probably finish Floodlands in, I don't know, a couple more. Well, this episode for sure, but I do think like Floodlands is basically, we are finishing it up. All right, this high school, let's relocate. I do love that you can just relocate buildings in Cities Skylines for a small fee. That's kind of nice. It's unrealistic. I mean, obviously, you can't just pick up and move a building, but at the same time, I appreciate it. So let's see here. We got those pumps pumping, and seems to be doing a pretty good job. I want to clear the way for building this seawall. So I think we're gonna do it like this. It's funny how like this section is all weird just because this power line was there. Okay. Fix that all up. Do is go here. By now the people are probably used to all their properties being like destroyed and having to like rebuild everything all over again. And that's just kind of what Floodland is like. Yeah. Let's see, so smash all this up too. I mean, I probably could have like gotten a little bit more mileage out of it, but it's going to flood anyway, and at least in my mind, I think it makes some sense to have all the have the wall built before we long before we actually will need it. So, because it'll save us some money on stuff that we wouldn't actually be using much of. Had 2 water towers here, huh? Well, we're not using that anymore. Because we're getting delicious lake water. Okay, we can relocate these. I'll make people over here super happy about their lives. Same with the elementary school. There you go. And continue with the building. Yeah, it's almost like how small towns were. A lot of small towns ended up getting flooded because of dams. That was like a pretty big consequence, actually, of America went through a period where like all of its electricity came from hydroelectric. You know, this is when they were building the Hoover. It's like the 30s and 40s, when they were building stuff like the Hoover Dam, and just, I don't know, there were a lot of like towns that basically got flooded and destroyed because of it. Isn't great. It was basically cities saying, okay, we're gonna flood this village that's been here for 100 years because we need electricity from the thing. It also happened in China. Like, man, they end up losing a lot of like ancient archaeological sites because of the what's it called? It's like it's not the there's a massive dam that they put in, like Three Gorges Dam. And it's the largest dam on the planet. It basically is I think it's the Yellow River or the Yangtze River. I can't remember which one, but we do not want an incineration plant in the middle of the residential. Let's just put it over here. And how is our power? We do want to get another one of these. Put it back here. think, what else do we have? Oh, another little park, sure. There you go. And I think at this point, this will all get abandoned fairly quickly. And then we can seal this up. We won't have to worry about flooding. Get rid of power line there. Anything else? Ooh, I shut off all the water. Of course I did. How are we? We got lots of soil. That is very nice. So let's level. Oh, I need to dump soil. I'm confused. I'm not too much soil, but I'm not flattening the terrain. I'm raising it here. Oh, I know what it is. It was set from me digging earlier, so that's why I was freaking out. Get this all nice and as straight across as we can manage. Oh, money. Ooh, God. I almost ran out of money there. I almost lost the scenario. Jesus. Okay. Scary. Yeah, because if money drops to 0, you lose. So, woof. Well, if that's the case, let's make sure that we have money, huh? And the way to do that would be get people to move in. I might just sit for... Well, I'm going to put down another little pipe, but then... I'm gonna sit for like a hot minute. So let the money get higher before I do any more major like construction business. There you go. Thinking I kind of want to connect these two. God, look at the traffic. And I keep checking on pollution. It seems though like we're gonna be fine because the flow of the water way out here is generating enough of a current to keep us from drawing the polluted water back up into our pipes, our pump. So, man, we chewed through the budget there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's starting to like overflow here a bit, isn't it? This is where it's going to like fill in and start pouring down into here. But I think we got like 8 more weeks. So let's just sit tight. Let's relax and make sure our budget doesn't collapse and just kind of wait this out. I think we've won. Floodlands. It's very, like, it's funny. Like, it's super easy after you get to the 3rd tile, but the first 2 tiles, it's so stressful. You know, it's basically like you're just, it's a race against time, and like you have to worry about your budget. And God, I almost lost it right there too. I almost spent all of our money on the landscaping. So glad I didn't accidentally do that. That would have been embarrassing, man. But we avoided it somehow. The other nice thing about doing these scenarios, so I've beaten most of these scenarios before. There are a few that I just never end up doing, but I basically, this was ages ago on another PC, And so they're not unlocked on this PC, so I have to, think about that. And I don't know, they're fun. I like the scenarios. They're pretty well designed for the most part. There are a few that just take too long, I think. Floodlands would be one of them. I feel like this is taking... Okay, we're 3 weeks away. Let's watch it tick up. And I'm gonna end. It's gonna be a short episode, I guess. Cause yeah. We're pretty much there. 2:38. Oh, I'm gonna drink a little water. But I'm wondering, like, next scenario, do I want to do the really annoying one that takes forever, or do I want to just, 239? Yeah, we're about to win this. Just in time, too. Like, obviously, if we waited a little bit longer, this would flow down in here. Scenario 1, bam. And so ends the saga of the bowl. Congratulations for beating the Floodland. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna call it here. We'll go back to the main menu, and I will start the next scenario. This was kind of a shorter. This was a nonsense episode. It was actually, what I'll probably do is actually put this one onto the end of the previous one, because I'm recording this ahead of time, and I can do that stuff. So yeah, but boom, fireworks, we won, awesome. Yeah, next scenario, I don't know. We might do like the tornado one. I think that could be kind of fun. Either a tornado or the tsunami one. It's easy at the beginning. Honestly, it's very easy. You just you build enough land that when the front of the wave hits one part of the map, by the time it passes, you'll be redeveloping the land before it hits the end of it, and that's it. Like, that's all you have to do, and you survive like 9 waves that way, because people rebuild fast enough for you to do it. But the annoying part is then you have to reach 200,000 population, and it's just the only way to do that is to do some terraforming and draining water out of places, and it's a nightmare. It takes so long to do. So I don't know how we're gonna handle that, because it really does take hours and hours and hours. Like, I think the last time I beat it, I think it took me nearly 40 hours, and it's a long time to be sitting there waiting for the terrain to dry out, because you can't really, you build the city and then you sit and you wait for it to drain down. So I don't know how we're gonna do that one and have it be entertaining. I might do some, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little podcast episode. I'll have something ready to talk about, and we'll just kind of do that while we wait it out. But that's the one scenario that I think will be kind of annoying to do, in the actual as a show. But the others are, they're pretty much like this. They'll probably last about 2-3 episodes each. And we're going to get all of those unlocked. We're going to get our little Rainbow Unicorn Sparkly Park. And then I'm going to start building out a fantastic mega city. And that'll be late summer, I think, is when we'll be starting that. Because this won't even be out for a while. It's probably going to be 2 weeks after I record this that this actually comes out. And the reason why is, we still got a couple of episodes of Weisenbrook. Even though the competition is done, we made the deadline. I'm proud of myself for that. I basically did the competition and didn't have time to put out recordings, so there's still some Let's Play left in that. So after that is done, that's when this stuff will be published, and I think we'll just be doing this throughout late May, early June, that kind of thing. Anyway, thanks y'all for tuning in, and it's been an episode. Goodbye.